joining me today on another video. Today, I am going to share with you something that's probably very unpopular, and that is because so I love the Bible, hence part of the name of this channel is Proverbs, and I'm always trying to figure out what God means when he says certain things, and I am not a preacher, I haven't been to seminary, I don't have any of those qualifications. So what I do is I try my best to read and apply the best I can in my own life. So this might not apply to you. You might be able to learn from it. I don't know, but I'm going to share it anyways. And so one of the things that I love to read is in the book of Samuel. Samuel's mom, Hannah, prayed for him. And I feel a special connection with that because I had to pray for my babies. I wanted to have a dozen kids at least, and it didn't happen. We started early, but they didn't show up until later, much later. And so I felt like I had to really pray hard for my kiddos. And I feel like it really resonates with me when Hannah prayed and when she did what she did with Samuel. So for me, I try and do some of the exact same things. Of course, we're not sending my kid off to a temple or something like that. But one of the things that I realized is very early on, Samuel went to the temple to work. And that boggles my mind because I'm like, why would he send a 3, 4, 5-year-old to the temple to work? And how does it apply to me? And all these things go into my brain. So one of the things that I do as a part of my homeschooling is basically to help my kids with chores, give them responsibilities. And that includes my 5-year-old. So he's had chores since he was 2. And now that he's 5, he still has chores. It's just changed in the level and the quality of what he gets to do. And so today we're just going to follow him around for a few minutes as he works in my office and get some things done. Now, he does get a paid allowance to be in my office. So the things that you're going to see him do today, he does get paid for it. And that's for another video. If you want me to talk more about that, why I do what I do, I'll be happy to share. Just leave me a comment below. For other chores and other parts of the house, no, it's part of the family responsibility. You don't get paid for that. So it's just little things like that. Like I love to see him do and wrestle through, and the chores teach him different things. So without further ado, let's get to see him and see what he does.
I hate George Bush. He's the meanest. To that. Did I pull this one out?
Mm-hmm. where it is very insignificant, as most people would say, but for me, it's a building block for things to come. So, like you said, like you saw, he vacuumed. It's not perfect. I will have to go back and do some of the vacuuming again. But he feels really accomplished that he did something. I've seen it gotten better. He's been vacuuming now for a while, since he was like 3 years old. Um, and so it continues to get better every single day. I'm not expecting him to be perfect. And on top of that, he shredded. Like I said, for my regular job, I deal with a lot of sensitive information, and everything has to be crisscross applesauce shredded before it leaves my office. And that's something that he could help mama do and help mama work and be next to me and learn a thing or two. There's a famous thing that says more is caught than taught, something like that. So I don't know what he caught. I know what I was trying to teach him. I don't know what he caught, but at the end of the day, we got to spend some time together. I have a clean office. Now I just have to organize my desktop, and I am going to jump on a Zoom call with a client and then get back to homeschooling and getting some things done. So I just wanted to share that with you. I hope you find it helpful. I am a firm believer of chores at a very early age. They will not ever be perfect, but it's the life lesson that goes behind it for me. So thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Karina. Thank you for joining us on Pencils and Proverbs. That was one of the Proverbs for me. As crazy as it sounds. So I hope it was helpful for you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.